directed by brave youth, which aim to empower. We are gathered here today to engage when it comes to reproductive health. Together the foundations of a fruitful and solid partnership and are an essential element in development on many levels. As it does today. In sub-Saharan Africa, a third, 32% of the total population. The number of young people continues to grow. Sickness, political instability, labor market challenges, criminal enterprise, migration, limited access to political and civic party. Indeed, the lack of your involvement is how to transform young people's potential into a driving. Okay, my name is Achen Okumu. I'm the Africa Regional Director for Planned Parenthood Global, which is the international arm of Planned Parenthood Federation of America. We have been working in Africa and Latin America for the past 50 years, implementing through partnerships, through trust-based partnerships, programs with regards to advocacy, policy change, service delivery, as well as youth engagement and innovative self-care programs. We currently are working in Burkina Faso, Senegal, Benin now, Uganda, and we're based in Kenya. Have been asked to do this because the youth are the most important population on this continent. 1.4 billion, I believe 32% of that 1.8 billion are African youth. There was recognition that there was a gap in our programming in terms of, like, yes, we've done youth peer providers, we've done a number of youth activities. He has led a number of advocacy programs, etc. However, there was need to listen to young people and see how we could do things differently. And so this intergenerational dialogue is really important for us to listen to young people and determine their needs, their aspirations, and how we can support them. After all, the youth are the future. Part of Planned Parenthood is the planning. So how do we help young people in particular plan so that they have a voice at the policy table, so they can make their needs and aspirations known per the commitments that have been made by the government and through the treaties. Maputo Protocol is particularly key here. Maputo Protocol, Article 14, Section 2C is really key. That gives young people voice, as well as other international commitments. It's really important that young people are in charge of their destinies, their culture, and their bodies, else you will not be able to grow the economy. So it's really important that intersectionality in terms of understanding the needs and the importance of young people knowing, one, their health rights, and then exercising them so that we can have a prosperous future in Africa. There's a lot of misinformation out there on the internet. So part of our job is to arm, equip, train young people on the information, the access to the services that they are entitled to by the government. That's really important. Number two, is then how to exercise these rights. In many countries, we've seen young people now have been invited to the policy table. They've been invited to share their experiences so that they can impact on policy. So that's hopefully the next step that we're hoping. It's best to also educate parents, teachers, policymakers that are not aware of the information or the challenges young people are facing, the lack of the hopelessness, right? We've seen the migration. Young people are leaving the African continent and dying across the Sahara and the Mediterranean. Okay, so we have to make that link, in terms of helping young people and employability, right? In order to seek the economic opportunities, young people must be healthy. So I think it's really important that we continue to train, equip, and inform young people about their rights, and then they learn how to exercise. That's where Ami's program comes in terms of the advocacy, okay, to exercise those rights constructively with policymakers. So that's the impact that we seek to have. We've had some, but we want to do it constructively, but led by young people. That's why Bajili is our leader here, and other leaders in other parts of Africa that we have, and hopefully will build this movement. This Bili Now is a movement. It's not a program. And it's across Africa. We've been able to launch chapters in the 5 countries that we work in, and the idea is that young people will all come together and have voice to push forward their aspirations and their needs once they have their health rights. Health is important, and then it goes to economic and other interests that young people have.
Je suis en charge donc, du mouvement Bilina ici au Sénégal. Je suis donc le Youth Digital Lead donc, au niveau Afrique. Et ici à ma droite et à ma gauche, vous avez ma directrice déjà à ma droite. Donc, nous sommes Plan Parenthood et depuis plus de 50 ans, nous travaillons à soutenir les organisations et les gouvernements donc, au niveau local ici en Afrique pour développer des programmes et des politiques envers la santé reproductive des jeunes, des femmes et des enfants. Donc ce que nous faisons, nous soutenons, nous fournissons de l'assistance technique et financière donc, aux organisations et gouvernements qui sont ici au Sénégal, en Ouganda, au Kenya, au Burkina et maintenant nous sommes au Bénin. Donc le programme aujourd'hui...
Pourquoi du dialogue intergénérationnel?
Alors, le pourquoi du dialogue intergénérationnel. Donc aujourd'hui, nous avons constaté que les jeunes sont en constante évolution aujourd'hui dans le monde. Et aujourd'hui, c'est une frange importante aujourd'hui. Donc il faut prioriser, privilégier. Donc connaître leurs besoins et leurs priorités pour leur permettre aussi de se développer, de développer leur potentiel. Car en se développant, ils participent activement aussi au développement de leur propre pays. Donc dans ce sens, nous avons jugé nécessaire de permettre aux jeunes de pouvoir échanger donc, avec leurs aînés donc, sur leurs propres besoins, sur leurs propres priorités par rapport à leur santé reproductive, mais aussi par rapport à d'autres besoins que sont l'employabilité, que ce soit l'entrepreneuriat, tout ce qui est en lien avec leur développement socio-économique aujourd'hui. Donc pour leur permettre de comprendre les différents besoins entre générations, de comprendre les différents points de vue. Et je pense que cela est nécessaire aujourd'hui parce que ça va permettre à ces différentes générations de se comprendre, mais aussi de pouvoir maintenant proposer des solutions donc, efficaces pour les besoins et les priorités des jeunes.
Mais surtout autonomisation dinañ ci wax mais lépp loo xamante ni dafa dem ci àq ak yelleef tam dinañ ci wax parce que santé li ma ko waxee sànq c'est un ensemble de bien-être complet donc lépp la laal domaine lépp la laal te nit bu amul wér-gu-yaram ci xelam wér-gu-yaram ci jëmmam wér-gu-yaram ci koomam parce que koom tam day am yóbbu ndax koom bu sooxee nit ki li mu bëgg a def di ko mun a def moo tax tey li ñuy xaar mooy jeunes yi ak ñi nga xam ne ñoom la ñuy dialoguer muy plusieurs générations mooy bu ñu fi jógee ñu def proposition yoo xam ne dafay participer au développement de ce pays parce que encore une fois Pipi Global li ko tax a jóg rek mooy dimbale société civile dimbale gouvernement yi ci li nga xam ne ñoom ci lañ nekk ba pare donc loolu moo waral tey ñu jàpp ne tey bu ñu fi jógee dinañ am solution yoo xam ne dina mën a jur saafara ci liggéey bi jur saafara ci entrepreneuriat mais jur saafara ci xale yi ak mag ñi ni ñuy waxee ci wàllu wér gu yaram tamit